I feel so bad. I haven't done a video in like 2 days. The night before last, I had a bit too much to drink and I completely forgot to do my video. And last night, I was busy getting ready for work today and I forgot to do my video. Oops. I almost forgot to do my video today, but I remembered and I was like, oh yeah, do my video because I've been missing days and that's not very good. I am trying this new thing where I'm trying to stay perky and positive and in a good mood because I noticed for me lately, especially, it's kind of hard to keep up morale when so much is going on. Sometimes, and this is something that I have a hard time talking about because I don't talk to my husband about it, and yeah, I just try to keep it to myself because I don't want it to come off as complaining because that's not what I'm doing at all. And I don't like to talk to him about this because I don't want there to be pressure on him and I don't want him to feel bad. It can be, I don't want to use the word overwhelming. It can be a bit hard with everything that's going on. As we mentioned, they let Tim and Kari go. And with that, I got a lot more hours, which is a good thing. But also, oh my gosh, it's a lot of work. It's been a lot of work. It's a lot of standing around. It's a lot of being on your feet. And the job itself is not hard at all. I think it's just the hours of standing, the hours of being on my feet, the hours of walking around. We've mentioned before, we don't have a car, we don't drive. So it is an hour commute to work. That's including walking and the train ride, and an hour commute back. So if I'm scheduled for an 8-hour day, like tomorrow I'm scheduled for an 8-hour day, really my day is 10 hours. And that's assuming that it's not a day that I have to go grocery shopping after work or anything else that's going on. And like today, for instance, I only worked 5.5 hours, but I immediately came home because it's been so busy. I haven't really had the time. Immediately came home and cleaned up the house and cooked dinner. And tonight was spaghetti and it wasn't like, I'm gonna, make hot dogs and fries tonight or burgers and fries. It was a more complex meal, and I absolutely love cooking. So, to me, it's not a chore. But again, I noticed that some of the things that I enjoy doing seem a lot harder now. So like, I love cooking, but today, after being on my feet and it was only 5.5 hours, but after that hour commute there and then the hour commute back, we can bump that up to 7.5 hours. And then immediately came home and cleaned the house. That took about 2 hours. And then immediately started cooking, which took about an hour and a half. So that's a long time to just be on your feet, and at work I did have a 15-minute break and I was able to sit down for a minute. But it sometimes can be a bit hard, mostly physically over mentally. And like, I enjoy doing my part. I absolutely enjoy it, and I will work every day for the rest of my life if that means that it helps my family in any way, even just a little bit. But, I mentioned before, I've been having problems with my knee and my feet have been, oh my God, and again, this is not something that I like to talk to my husband about because I don't want him to feel bad, you know, like I happily do this, you know, I'm happy to do this, but it doesn't mean that it's easy, you know. And you know, like little things like, you know, I could really use a foot rub, like really bad. But I don't like asking him for a foot rub, not because I feel like he wouldn't do it, because I know he would jump at the opportunity to do it, but, and I know it's